But how do you
Cicada
get
is
that?
by Peachtree. No, the venue.
Peachtree's downtown.
Yeah, no, that's what we're going at. The venue, because the guy that who venue I'm using, he has two venues. One of them is in Decatur, and the other one is downtown by Peachtree. So I can't remember. I have so much stuff going on. I can't remember the name of the venue or nothing. But yeah, it's going to be August the 23rd.
Okay, how do you meet this? Who put me on the map? That's where I started at from the beginning. Like I never even wanted to be in the industry. I wanted to be a lawyer.
We can talk about that right now.
Yeah, who?
Chris.
A lawyer.
You know a lot too.
Oh shit. I know Judge Mathis, Judge Judy.
Alright.
I look clear too.
I can't even see that.
I mean, either. I was just looking. Y'all can't see. Y'all supposed to wear glasses? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you see mine right there.
All right.
Ready.
So copies.
All right.
Welcome to the Powerful on the Radio. This is your host, Carter Chris White of the Be More Loyal Soul Patrol. As y'all can see, we got a full house today. We got special guests. They want to introduce themselves. Because y'all know how we do. We're going to bring in a prayer, and then they're going to introduce themselves. We're going to get straight to the show. All right? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. Forever, Lord, have your way to the airways. Touch the soul that it can be touched. Lord, in Jesus' name, we love you. Amen.
Amen.
Hey, so we got two special guests. We got my other host over here. So, who want to go first and introduce yourself?
I guess it's me. It's your girl Marcy, baby. I don't know what else to say. Like,
Tell us about you.
who am I? Okay.
Who is Marcy Baby?
Whew, that's a lot. We gotta take my time. No, I'm playing. Alright, so shout out to Power 410, which is definitely a sister station to Highly Unique Radio, ATL, Dubai, Miami. Shout out to Black, Aleem, It's Amiga Motion, everybody. It's so funny because I am from the 410. Like, it's so funny, but that's not where I got discovered.
You from Baltimore?
I'm from Baltimore, baby.
People in the building.
I am from Baltimore. Like, originally went to school Murphy Homes, okay? I am from Baltimore.
You went to Frederick Douglass too, then?
I did go to
You
Douglas.
did.
I got put out, though.
Me
I
too.
got put out. I graduated from the Brook. Shout out to Andre Bunny, Dr. Bunny, and his Gators. And if you know, you know. But, yeah, so I actually got discovered in the South. So shout out to the South as well. But I'm happy to be here. Like, I'm happy to see what you guys are doing. And for the community, the kids mean so much to me. Being on the road and just seeing, like, and hearing about Baltimore and hearing what's going on in Baltimore, for me, like, it touched my heart. Like, I remember when the bridge broke. I was in Vegas, y'all. Like, I was in Las Vegas when the bridge crashed. And all I could do was just call everybody I know.
Right.
And it's a 3-hour difference. So it's like I called everybody I know, and it was just like, oh my God. So I am so happy to be here. Shout out to you guys for what you guys do for the community. It's so touching. It's so amazing. I seen a video the other day with the kid carrying a little box, and he's just so happy to help.
Guess who that was? My 5-year-old grandson.
It was dope to see. It was so dope to see. It was just so dope to see. Shout out to Westmore, like Brandon, and I wasn't a big fan of Brandon, but I actually have to say what he's done has been amazing. I actually just seen the murder rate down, the pool opening for the kids free. I seen some programs, sports programs on the MTA. I got on the MTA bus and just kind of seen. So shout out to the city for trying.
Yeah.
And you guys. I actually brought a special guest today, Miss Vanity, who is also from the 410. She She's from the 410.
People in the building.
She's made it out. She's been in movies at NYC, ATL. She does her modeling thing, her acting thing. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hi, you guys. I'm Vanity. I'm so grateful for coming in today. Thank you. And I'm just, ready to see what y'all have in store. I heard a lot of great things about you guys.
What?
I did.
Oh man, it's good. Glory to God. We got the other host in the building.
Y'all already know what it is. Miss Critique in the building. Yeah, we just doing what we do every day.
Man, I think when you're doing kingdom work, it don't feel like work. When you're working, you're doing what God allowed me to do and giving you the strength to get up every morning. Because the work I put in for today, like I had to go to the farm earlier, load the truck, unload the truck, load the van. Just do all that work by myself. And God only showed it to me, so I can't really expect nobody to be doing what I do because God ain't showed it. But I just love what I do. It's a passion for this. It's amazing. Then I got to get right back up again 7:30 in the morning. Shoot back to the farm again. They got over 40 cases of grapes for the community concerning. So man, I love it, man. So
That's great things. Great things.
I think one of the biggest things, I think why the synergy brought us here is for the more of exposure. Working and seeing people downtown, laying on benches and just being hungry and, have you seen his lines? Like the lines of people that come out and they see people that they haven't seen for years and decades, and it like fills a void. It's bigger than. I feel like it's bigger than what's on the tables.
it's bigger than food.
It's bigger than the food. Like
We even pray. We saw us pray.
yeah, definitely.
And normally at 2:00, those people won't be praying. They wouldn't be praying. They'd be somewhere. Like one lady said, she said, Chris, man, you're amazing. I said, why do you think I'm amazing? She said, because do you know that you're keeping the crime rate down? I said, what's the crime rate? She said, yeah, you're keeping the crime rate down because the stuff you're giving out for free on the table, they're being Walmart stealing that and getting locked up for boosting or something like that.
Thanks.
Making it, the crime rate is down because you're doing what you're doing. You're part of the crime rate.
Making a big impact. Definitely.
Because you seen the stuff, so
I had, and I was just like so amazed with it because I do not work in the DMV. I don't really do work in the DMV, even though I'm from here. I don't really do work here. So to see that was amazing. I have to shout out to Deshaun because that's how I seen it.
Right.
I seen it from Deshaun Griffin. Guys, follow him on Facebook. I think actually he's going on tour. He's
Manny
doing
with the vibes.
something. Yeah, he's doing something. So I definitely want to.
He's on tour with us.
Yeah, so I definitely want to shout him out because he is the person who I seen it from. And when I reached out to him, he immediately, his communication was on point. He came back immediately to me and said, hey, reach out to Chris. And so, then me and Chris talked and we had a great talk. And then we've been talking ever since. And it's the synergy, the energy for me, the fact that he does this. And like, he's like an energizer freaking bunny.
Yes, he is.
He's so like a bunny. Like, I'll talk to him at late night, okay? And 6 a.m. he's like, hey, great morning. It's not good morning. It's great morning.
Super great.
It is a great morning. So I love that. I love what you're doing for the city. My 13-year-old daughter came to me a couple weeks ago, and we had a conversation about bullying. And we live in Baltimore County. We don't live in Baltimore City. We actually live in Bowley Sports area, Gunpowder, Benji driving area. And she was talking about how kids are being bullied, and she wanted to do something for them. She said, Mommy, you have so many friends everywhere, and the biggest things that people get bullied for is what they have on. And it's not just Baltimore City. She was like, Mom, everybody looks at Baltimore City, but do you see what's going on out here? And I said, you know what? You're 100% right. She said, Mom, do you think that we can get a rack and maybe she said Walmart or Target, just to give kids a free outfit? I said, you know what? That's a damn ass good idea. I said, we can't do Walmart. We probably can't do Target, but hey, guess what? We can find local businesses that is willing to give us. So then she called Vanity. And she said, Vanity, you're the fashionist. Is this something that we can do? So shout out to my daughter because what she wants to do is she has been asking for donations. I mean, she's made calls and I didn't even know. She called a couple people that I didn't know. And I was like, oh, okay. And they're like, hey, we got some stuff. So we have some stuff being sent out, for school getting ready to come out where kids will hopefully be able to go into different vendors and just get an outfit or just get an accessory, just get a pair of shoes and go to school and be happy.
Miss Critique got some clothes and stuff. She,
Well, I was waiting for her to finish.
oh,
So that's one of the projects that we are looking to start in Baltimore to just give away. And we have things coming from the West Coast, the South. Like we have name brand things, like things that are coming for them to be able to go to school and feel comfortable.
So, what I first want you to do is to remove the word hope.
Okay.
Because when we hope, it that's a distraction word because it brings doubt. Because we're hoping that it happens. So when you say it, we are, and this is what we are doing. Okay, I believe in manifestation.
I agree.
Trust me, even with this,
preach!
I have manifested every
Wisdom.
last thing that I have ever done. And it's funny because when Chris is always
No, tell about your mother.
oh, well,
About
my
the
mother
manifestation.
about the power of the tongue.
Yeah, tell.
I tell her, do not speak anything on me unless it's positive. Because when she says something, it happens. Like everything. When she says it, it happens. I said, don't say nothing but I'm gonna be a millionaire working on my billions. I don't want to hear nothing else.
Yeah.
So we manifest everything over here. And the fact that when Chris called last week and said he had a guest and we had cancer, so I had to take my daughter to the hospital. But she's good. She's good now. So when I didn't even know like what you did or anything like that. And so today, when we actually had a chance to talk about the show and who his guest was, and I said, okay. He said she does this, and she actually. You didn't even tell me that she was a part of the Atlanta.
That was the surprise.
Yeah. So I'm like, you keep bringing these dimes and dropping these dimes on me. And but I love when we are able to connect with those that are at the other stations because again, it's easy for how Baltimore is. You can talk it all day. And I always say we are not talkers over here, we are doers. So when I say we have these connections and these other locations and stuff like that, it's legit. Like we are all one and we are abroad. So just because you see us here and we in the DMV or whatever, we in Baltimore, we are also being listened to people all over.
So to piggyback off of what you're saying, the funny part about this is I've only been big for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was just, what was my last place? Alabama?
Yeah.
I think it was Alabama or Vegas, one of those. And I have been actually reaching out to ATL and Black to get connected because I knew that they had a Baltimore sister station. And shout out to Black because they just did the movie release and in Miami. And so I had been waiting for them.
Right.
So to meet Chris outside of that without doing it, it was just so funny. So when I met Chris, he was like, wait a minute, that's our sister station. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, wait a minute, that's where I started at. Like, I started with them. Literally, my first time ever, like, I think I was a radio co-host for, 2 sessions. And then I went in the street. But, we all get placed where God needs us to be.
Right, absolutely.
You can only go where you've been sent anyway.
Exactly, 100%.
Some people be moving on their own, just jumping places and want to be with everybody. Listen, the anointing that we carry don't belong everywhere.
Right.
God will connect.
So we are very particular about
And
it.
to say that, a lot of people from Baltimore think that you have to go other places to make it. Let me tell you, Baltimore is a gold mine. They talk about Baltimore all the way to Thailand, and I'm a witness to it. They talk about Baltimore, so you can make it here. You definitely can make it here. I mean, one of the biggest things is unity.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the main thing, though. To be honest, that's the main thing because people gotta realize it takes more than just one person. Especially if you talking about something doing some major stuff we do are major things. Feeding hundreds and thousands of people and working with hundreds of youth. It's like those are major things, and you can't do that by yourself. Trust me, you'll be drained. You'll be worn out. And the fact that Chris is someone I've worked with for years, and we felt we dropped off and then came back, and it was just crazy how we reunited as well. And he was working on things that like it was just crazy. And then just that one change that we did, and it just really picked up from there. Not on it, and it wasn't just the promoting, you know. It was the word of mouth. It was the consistency as well. And I believe that people I always ask God, put the right places and things in my life, right? And when when we were in Security Mall, and Chris had, I think something happened. I was getting a Cinnabon, and then something happened, and Chris comes and said, "Where you at? I'm coming down there." Da, 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 da. And the next thing you know, what I do, I say, "Listen, I'm not going to be getting up every day in the morning, and because I do other things." And I said, "I don't want to hold you up. So here is a key." And Chris just started doing his thing. And again, I'm not the type of person that do partnerships myself. I've had partners, and they ain't going right. So again, you ask for the right people, places, and things. Like, you didn't have the experience, you know what to ask.
We
So,
talked about that.
and Chris was just amazing. And I would come sometime, and I would just pop up, and it's my store, but I come in, he mopping the floors. He done got the janitors to come in and clean out the bathrooms and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. It just show you what the right partnerships could be, you know? And just some changing the dynamics of the timing and stuff like that. It was like, once we found that time, when you changed it at 3 o'clock, and we had people waiting and all that, because it used to be earlier than that. And now, it's like everyone knows what to expect now. They know what the rules are, and and they come, it's no problems. Of course, you got newcomers that might come, and they, it's their first time,
Right.
and they say, "Well, why we waiting so long?" No, it's the rules around here, and it's just the power of just the wait. People are engaging with each other. It's some people that, especially older people, and a lot of them, they don't have people that communicate. The families don't communicate. They might not even get a visit or have a conversation. But just that one day, it's like a fellowship. Everybody
Church.
coming together.
Serving
Yeah.
church.
And that's what I love about it.
When he said he had a fridge and a freezer out there, I said, you know what?
Listen,
I've never seen it, but I love it.
Yeah, red
and to-
ribbon cutting and
put
everything.
To-
Yeah, son, cut it.
To go online and actually see like the freezer open, and it's like whole chickens, and
Yes.
it's like sections of stuff, was really, really dope. Like it was really dope to actually see. And my first question was like, oh my God, why is the media not covering this? Why did I not see this when I was on the West Coast? Like, why did I not see this? Why are the major players not engaging? But then it didn't matter. It was like I had to just meet the person who dealt with this, who created this, and who's living this, and who's doing this, and he's not a fake. So for me, it touched me.
Well, I have actually we just opened our space. I've been waiting 3 months now for this space. We just opened the space back up. We
1
actually,
second, because God time it is.
listen,
1 second.
the patience, honey, it took. Because my stuff has been in storage. When we shut the store down in March, and I felt so bad because I was like, oh my God, where's the people gonna go?
And we went out with the bank. Tell them about the bank though.
Oh, we had over 800 something people there.
The mall.
Inside the mall, and this was every week.
So where's the store at now?
Columbia. It's in
Okay.
She
Columbia.
just opened.
Congratulations.
So I look like this right now because I just been working hard, but it's my birthday month, so she about to get cute. Just made my nail appointment with my girl. Man, I missed it though. I can't get my nail appointment until the day of my birthday. I'm not used to it. Yeah, we on my birthday, but it's cool. Sorry, I'll be good.
She the only person, because we definitely get you.
No, she don't. I know. I'm particular. So it's the reason why I'm waiting. You'll see with my birthday, but it's a blessing. And we started 2 years ago. I started with I have my company, Critique Empire. We do a family fun day, and my uncle came in. He owns Powerful on the radio, and we've been we would the vendors, and we give the food, and we have cookouts and stuff, and it's a free event for the community. So when Chris came along, and I'm like, all right, Chris, and we do this thing in July. My uncle already had been saying something about y'all, us doing something.
He trying to go park
And
ice
he
cream.
want to go, but we were raised in Park Heights, and I But my uncle and my family, that's where we from. So that is dear to him, and we're gonna make that happen before
I
the
just gotta
summer.
say, Zone 15.
Yeah, before the summer,
I'm-
before the summer is out, we're gonna do something up at Paul Kite. So I'm working on that right now.
Oh, we
That's
talking about the top or the bottom, sis?
What we talking about right there with Pimlico Racetrack at. Like we
Oh,
was right
that's
there.
where I'm from.
Yeah,
Wait a
you
minute,
might
we
know
might
my
know
uncle.
each
You
other.
might know my family.
My people's on Winter Avenue.
They were. What was it?
We right across from the racetrack.
Yeah.
So
that's
back
where
in the
they from.
day, if you went to the Preakness, you seen everybody on our porch.
Yep.
We got the double brown doors.
Okay.
Mm.
That's where we from, right across from the racetrack. I have a story in my head that just took me, but I can't share that. I'll share that off record.
Look, I got a couple stories.
Yeah, I share that with off record off the camera. But yeah, it's but we all gonna do something in Park Heights area. So shout out to the Zone 15.
Park Heights, Park
My
Heights.
uncle was like, we gotta do something there. But
Guys,
this time, July the 26th, we're gonna be at the what is it, Liberty.
3901 Main Avenue, the
Yep.
Liberty Record Tech Center.
Yep, and we're gonna have got the pool.
ooh.
And we got big space, open space. We're gonna have vendors. We're gonna have the grill out. So the hot
Snowballs,
dogs,
we had a good snowballs, take
hamburgers,
snowballs for
and
free.
snowballs. And
Popcorn.
so, yeah, popcorn. So, of course the vendors, they're gonna be selling merchandise and stuff like that, but they are our sponsors. So they help us with donations, and we are able to actually bring in the farmers market part of it. Which is
She know about telling my Richardson
I
phone.
love
Yeah.
Richardson Farm. Listen,
so you
I-
go there too?
I live
She
right,
live right there.
I live right there. So I've been getting fresh turkeys for my family for about 8-9 years now. Love Richardson's when they were a smaller farm. They are a family oriented farm.
Okay.
And they're very friendly oriented and family oriented. And that's what I love. Their food is fresh. Their turkey wings, oh my gosh, their salad.
Oh, don't talk about turkey wings.
They have
That's
okay.
my favorite.
So let me tell
I
you
think
something.
that.
Let me tell you something. They have the best. They have cooked food too. They have some real greens.
They got cooked food. You ain't never tell me that.
Yes, they
The
got
greens, everybody talking about the greens right now.
the greens are so good, and the lemon honey pepper wings. Shout out to Richardson's. Oh, and
When the next time you going
Richardson
up
Farm in the building.
When the
yes.
next time you going up there?
So we doing the events for the 26th, so we trying to get the donations in
Okay,
now.
so when
and
you
I
go
pay
up
them when they
there,
come
I
down.
I love
wanna go. I wanna see.
what I love about them too is they were a smaller farm, and they were able to get bigger and actually build a school back there for their kids, and I love that for them. And I live back there. It's a peninsula, so it's like on the water. It's one way in and one way out. I don't know if you know Benji's Driving, but what they did back there was amazing. And their food's always fresh, great customer service. I've never had an issue. Never had an issue. Love them. Shout out to Richardson Farm for looking out for Baltimore City. I
Richardson
love
Farm
that.
is standing on business.
I love that.
I went in there, they adopted me. They said, man, here with my logo, put the logo on your flyers, and yeah, we with you. We got
Love
you.
it. Love it.
They said we don't come in Baltimore City. And we did we just do the Cultural Arts Center, but we did the Reginald F. Lewis Museum too.
Okay.
So we went down there, Richardson Farm came down there, dropped off. So they been coming in the city pretty regularly.
To be honest, I'd rather get my chicken from there than to go to the grocery store. Like honestly, and then again they have cooked food, they have cakes, they have sauces, they have fresh jams and things. Like it's really actually.
I'm glad you naming the stuff because I'm trying to tell the community
Right.
what I don't want to give them is the market stuff. I
Right.
want they had the fresh pies and cakes. I'm talking about this stuff be so fresh, man. Like
It
you
does.
gotta go there.
It does. I mean, it would be great if we were able to have some car dealership, sponsor vehicles to be able to transport back and forwards or something like that, just for the city, just for some of the people. Like y'all need that right off.
We can do deliveries. If we get that though, we can do deliveries to the senior building.
Exactly. In downtown, I do work for the state of Maryland during the day, and I sent you a picture. Remember, like people are like sleeping on benches, and it's so freaking sad. I was going to give me some food one day for lunch. This was last week, and it was so hot outside. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. It was so hot outside. The guy was like, "Can I please just have a piece of ice out your cup?" And at first, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was like,
What?
Right. But then I thought about it, like he's here. And I gave it to him. He's like, "No, I don't want your whole cup." I was like, "No, take it." He's like, "No, I can't take your whole cup. It's hot over here too. Just give me a couple pieces of ice." So I split the cup with him and ended up giving him a piece of fish. Taking the food. But just to see him wrapped in a, and where I work is right near Mercy. So the blanket is like the hospital blankets. Everybody knows hospital blankets.
Yeah.
So they're wrapped in there. And, you know, some of these people have fought wars, you know, got PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these people just been in a bad situation. Some of these people are addicts. But even when I look at an addict, I just think that you shouldn't have to suppress life.
Right.
Because nobody ever, like, just gave you that comfort that life is going to be okay. You're going to get over this.
Can you see me?
Of course.
That's what they asking. When they on the benches, when they walking the way they walking. Like even the man right there. I literally said I ain't had no cash on me, didn't I?
Yeah, you
And then
did.
Holy Spirit said, you got a couple dollars in your wallet. You need to give that to him. So that fast, it didn't take long.
Right.
Hold on, I do. So yeah,
And Chris said, this must have been the name for you. Because I didn't even know this was here. This is exactly what he said out of his mouth as we was walking in the building. And that just goes on just being nice. However, I did bring Vanity here. I want you to talk about the projects that you have done, what you're looking forward to do. Just a little bit about you.
you've been real quiet over there.
I know.
Just a little
She
bit,
just-
just a little bit. So again, my name is Vanity. I did a couple of movies in Atlanta and in New York.
What's the name of the movies?
We have one that's called Lift the Series. Shout out to Samantha. I also did a couple of modeling gigs and skits also. So I just been.
You mean modeling jobs? Because they ain't gigs.
No, for the comedy.
But it's still a job though.
Yes.
Gigs is like, you know how people be like, I got this little gig over here, like it's something little. That's big what you doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you always want to make sure you, like you said, what we speak is what's going to be transpiring. Yeah, so you doing big things. All right.
You picking with me. But yes. And I want to actually get my hands involved with the community because I do see it's a lot of people that, you know, sometimes a person need a helping hand. And I grew up in a household where we always want to help each other, and then also if we can help people that are outside too. You know, you never know somebody's story. You never know their background, and a lot of people do judge books by covers, and I think that's a lot, like a big reason of why people are being treated they are right now. But I think if people really work together, they can really accomplish a lot.
Yeah.
We doing it now. We try. Listen,
Yeah.
we be more loyal. We opens up the door for anybody to come. I don't care who you is. As long as you say you for the community and you trying to make sure that they got something, pull up. Bring your table out here. Whatever you got, come give it to them. It's just a word. Come talk to somebody.
Right.
Because everybody's like, man, Chris, I thank you so much for what you're doing. Because I just met such and such, and I've been talking to them on the phone. Like normally they wouldn't be having the right to talk to you on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got a job. People getting jobs when they come out there. People getting housing when they come out there. The babies, they got milk, they got Pampers, they got pull up to go on their butt. Like, I mean, we try to make sure that Baltimore City be represented the proper way.
Of course.
I think one of the biggest things that the city also needs is financial literacy. You know, just learning. I always talk about people like, oh, I got my LLC. That's great. I am so happy that you took the step to get your LLC. But I need you to look further into things like living trusts. Learn how to make your money make sense with an S and a C. And I think because one of the biggest problems that we have here is poverty. Poverty is the biggest problem. People, it's easier to go get high or get drunk to suppress the issues instead of dealing with them face on face if you don't have the support.
Right.
It's easier to do that. That's the easier way out. But when you have someone like you guys who don't give up and keep pushing for that person, to make that person feel comfortable, say, yeah, I messed up today. I went and I relapsed. But tomorrow I'm going to try again. If I hear that, that's good for me. That's good news for me. It's not, oh my God, you did it. You went and got high. No, you acknowledge. Because acknowledgement is what? The first step to recovery or from whatever, whether it's mental, whether it's drugs, whether it's personality, whether it's being bullied, whether you were sexually harassed, sexually assaulted, whatever, domestic violence, whatever it is, we don't have to be victims in Baltimore.
Right.
We don't have to be victims. Even though we went through it, we don't have to be victims. And I think that's one of the biggest things here for me.
Don't you? My mama told me this too, and I learned this when they gave me that 60 years, right? Because I was like, man, shit, I don't 60 years. I ain't had nothing to do with that. But don't y'all know the stuff we go through? God allow us to go through so we can get the glory in the end. It's not even our stuff that we've been going through, but he know that we're strong enough, and he gonna give us what we need to get through what we're going through. We just gotta stay the course, and he gonna give you victory every time. I'm telling you. So me doing that 19 years, I was able to study, learn. I got to like meet different people, read personalities. I can read the room when I walk in there. I know eyes. I can read. You know what I'm saying? I can do all that, but I had took 19 years to find this out. So me going through that and God spit me back out like that. Now I'm able to show somebody else what I learned. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the stuff that my mama told me, yeah, she's a hell of a woman, right? But my mama told me some wrong stuff too. But she could only teach me what she knew. And once I came to the realization that my mom wasn't a bad mom, she just didn't know. So now it's up to me during that 19 years to find myself. And when God allowed me to find myself, guess what? That's what y'all see running around me now.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I know me. I know my worth. I'm not just selling for anything, and I'm not going to let nobody tell me what I can and can't do. Because I know the Bible told me specifically, it should have been in the capital letters, all things. He said all things. So that means anything that I can see in my mind, if I can see it in here, oh yeah, I can achieve it out there.
Amen.
So you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on right now. So I think that, I don't need no food bank. I'm the food bank. It's Be More Loyal INC, but we are our own food bank. We are our own food pantry. Whatever y'all want to say about food, we it. And if you need food, you can come to us. We got like she said, we got a freezer and everything. You can go there 24 hours. You got people that come up there and open that refrigerator at 3, 4 in the morning. You got hungry that time.
I think that's so awesome. I definitely think that's awesome. Again, being from the 410 and working like the West Coast and the South and all those places, but coming back home and seeing what you guys are doing for the community is so amazing. It touches my heart. Like it's really amazing. And to see it, not to just hear about it, not to be like, oh, this is what I did, blah blah blah, but to see it, to literally see the videos. I didn't get a chance to see the videos because I have been busy, but to see it, like just to see it and to see the kids out there, to see the adults and the older adults, that's somebody's grandma. And one of the services that I do offer, and I do offer for free, is I worked for Hopkins for about 9 years. I am a CPC, certified practitioner coder, so I do offer older people. If you don't understand your benefits or you need help with scheduling, you can call me. You can call me 24 hours a day. Leave a message. So I don't know if that's something you guys want to broadcast, but I do that all over, not just in Maryland.
When you come to the table, what?
Tennessee.
All the people come to they sign it
Y'all,
right.
some of y'all, let me tell you something. I really came out for you. I don't normally do interviews. I am a big person. Like I want to beg you. I'm the one that strategizes. I'm making sure it's good, making sure everything makes sense. I normally don't. So sad to tell you.
But the thing is,
You might gotta make me a special snowball.
put 8 pumps in there. They're super sweet.
Yeah, a nice.
And I need some of that lasagna because they look good.
And shout out to Miss Christian. We had Taco Wednesday yesterday.
Taco wings.
And everybody kept asking me, like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. When you're your own boss, you can do what you want to do. They said, man, hold up, what you mean? Tacos was yesterday. I said, that's what they said. We doing Taco Wednesday today. And not only that, we had snowballs and we was in the rain doing it. And cars was pulling up, little kids was pulling up. I was like, man, it was amazing that that big crowd came out there with the rain out there.
Yes, it was. And I did actually see it.
And on that block is an older lady, Miss Joyce. She been on the block for 50 years, right? And she came out. I think it's like the first time we came. The first time we came was right. The first time we came out there, well, I was going to the block anyway because just my son being in that area and stuff. So I was going to visit the block and getting to know people, and I got to know her. And I hugged her one day and I said, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna change the neighborhood. I'm gonna do something special around here. She looked at me like she could give me a hug. She said, I've been around here for 50 years. I've been hearing that. So when God allowed me, when he sent me this time, and I was able to do it, she came out of her house, sat her chair in the middle of Moser Street, right, and just cried. So I was like, I thought somebody done something wrong with that. Miss Joyce, she's like, come here, can I hug you? I was like, hold up, why are you crying first? She was like, just hug me. And she whispered in my ear, and she said, Chris, I've been on this block for 50 years, and I ain't never seen nothing like this life.
Yes.
And it gave her that spunk. She started coming out every Saturday, going over there, shopping, grabbing little stuff that she wanted and stuff like that. She said, I ain't never had the opportunity to do this.
Right.
So, God was able to give her some of her prayers got answered. A lot of people prayers get answered. Even mine, I'm back home.
Do y'all remember when we had marching bands? Y'all remember like the West Siders? Like the what we do?
Like
Like
we still have.
We
Oh.
still have them.
I think
My
over
family is yeah, they got them over east too. But my family is the Go Go's. So my cousin actually just shut it down for like the second time. She keep trying to get away from it, but I have a feeling they're gonna start it again. And so they definitely have. My daughter was a part of it for about she's about to be 18 now. So probably at least 7, 8 years she's been doing it. So they definitely do it. And that those marching bands, like some people shy away, they don't understand the culture of it.
right.
But it's just like any other sport, like basketball and football and all that. It shows unity if you have the right leadership. You know what I mean? So, but
You
yeah.
gotta stay on Tuesday. I'm glad y'all said that, man.
Stay on top.
Shout out to Trish. Shout out to Trish, man. Trish just told me earlier. She said, "Can you and Sharon bring the marching band to the 26th?
Oh,
Please bring the
alright.
marching. She said,
Yes,
please bring the
please.
marching band." So I don't know who listening. I don't know who will be listening, but if somebody can connect us with a marching band for this upcoming Family and Friends Day on July 26th at 3901 Main Avenue. Y'all are more than welcome to come out and showcase your talent. Maybe somebody might be there who can see you, man. We trying to promote you, whatever the case may be. But
Yes.
my wife's gonna bust my head if I didn't say nothing about the marching band. I'm glad she said marching band because it almost slipped my mind. But we need a marching band, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes. And you know what? I may bring out some special friends.
What?
I actually may. So let me just go into my Rolodex and see what I can do.
Boom, 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 boom. And look, they all gotta be on tune. Everybody gotta be hit at the same time.
I gotta get my pom poms out, right?
I don't like using my baby.
Yes, I'm from West Side.
Oh,
Listen,
you know
I
that-
was West Side. I went to George Street Elementary
Then you
School.
know
I
that-
went to Calvin.
You know they use pom pom.
We used to have pom poms.
Guess what
when I
they
was-
using? They're gonna say.
They still got
I'm playing.
they still got the pom pom.
I'm just playing.
You know they have pom poms. That's
The
like
white and the white boots.
Yeah.
yes, the white boots. Yeah, the pom poms with the white boots.
Right.
I'm just playing.
Yeah.
And we had little bully bowls.
Yeah.
Remember little bully bowls?
Yeah.
When it click click.
Yeah, we definitely need to we need to do this like this need to be like this need to be the one where we get phone calls and everything because somebody they trying to imitate on East Baltimore South. We need to be everywhere. Park Heights.
We get it. Oh, that was my uncle right there. But yeah, they basically are trying to anyway. I'm getting phone calls out of state with people that want to do the same thing, but it's like you can't imitate what someone else is doing. If anything, goes to that person and see how y'all can work together to bring it to your city. That's like actually my dad. He just opened up a mental health program for recovering addicts and stuff like that
Yes,
for
love
youth
it.
in Pennsylvania. So he's he shares all of the videos and everything. Every time he share everything, anything I post, he share. And so he's been talking about trying to get with Chris to do something in PA too. But like I say, it's best to just support each other
Yes.
instead of trying to take it and doing it in your own way, because that's when you lose the focus of
You
what
lose
it's about.
focus.
Yeah.
I'm be honest with y'all. All them push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and push-ups. Like I trained 19 years for this. Like this ain't nothing that you could just. Oh, Chris doing it, I can do it too. All of my volunteers will tell you right now, they be hurt. They in the bed. As soon as they leave us, they laid up with their feet up. I got my heels hurt. It's not for you. That's why when they come out to volunteer, I tell people, I don't want to tell you where to go at. You go where the spirit leads you and stay right there, because if you try to go over here doing this and going to do that, you're going to be tired. It was given to me, this is my vision, and you know what I mean, I perfected it. While they're giving me that extra dose of Superman power that I need to run around. With the PA this morning, came back. Call me, the phone called me back. Hey, we got these grapes for you. We need you at 8:30. So now here I am breaking about 40 cases of grapes for Saturday.
I know that's right.
I'm thinking like cotton candy ones.
Yeah, we begin the cotton candy joints.
We gotta get ready to get out of here, but I do want to piggyback off of what you guys said. People get offended when you say you can't compete where you can't compare. But I think that's one of the strongest and best statements that you can say. Because I love being in a room that I can grow from people.
Right.
I love to grow. I love to learn something new every single day. And regardless of, you can Google me or what I've done or where I've been or whatever, guess what? I learned something from this man. I learned something from you. I've learned something from you. And I love it. And that's why y'all around me. But anyway, no, seriously though, I think one of the biggest things is in the city, everybody tries to compete with everybody. Like you just said, everybody tries to be better than everybody. But if we got together, we'd be
So powerful.
It's power in numbers, you know, and we look at the different cultures, the races and stuff like that, and we are the only ones that don't work together. And that's because they have brainwashed us to not work together. And where it benefits them, it benefits them for us not to be in unity. But when, you know, we are kings and queens, and when you get with other kings and queens that are not, you know, egotistical and not about themselves, but they understand the bigger picture, that's when you making real big things happen. That's when the magic happens.
That's when you shine.
You know? Yeah.
You definitely
Yeah.
shine.
Yeah.
Definitely shine.
See, I got my own lane.
Me too.
So you're gonna never see me trying to step out and do what you doing. What you doing? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out what you're doing and see if what you're doing can help me and me help you.
Right.
And that's what we've been doing. So we've been tag teaming this thing, and I've been helping her, she's been helping me, and we just sit down and
We've been helping others.
we run into a brick wall. Guess what? We pivot. We don't travel with the ball.
Listen, I always say you can fail your way into success.
Yeah.
You fail your way into success. You know, you just have to have a passion for it and really want to do it and be honest. Honesty is the key. You know.
So y'all know y'all gotta get out here. You want to drop your social media? Can they follow you?
Yes, you can follow me. My social media is at MarcyBaby1 is my IG. Marcy Fulton is my Facebook. I am the CEO of Framework Consulting Agency, which is under construction for a new company called Plan the Affair, which works more with corporations, companies, and nonprofits. Does not mean, guys, I still work with artists, because a lot of people ask, you don't work with artists anymore? Yes, I do still work with artists, but I only do consults.
What's some of the artists you work with?
I've worked with Boosie, I've worked with Young Thug, BET, I've worked with Sony, I've done celebrity fighting, nonprofit. I've done so much.
She got a big list, y'all.
Yo, I did, for real. I really don't even like to talk about what I've done. It's what I can do. My passion is to build brands and to build businesses. That is my passion. I love making sure that it makes sense for the S and the C, 100%. And the kids. The kids are everything to me because they are our future. 100%. And shout out to my kids, because even though I'm able to bless them the way I bless them, they still always make sure that they look and say, "Mom, that's not right. We need to do something about that." So I love that about them. And every kid can't play soccer. Every kid can't afford that.
Right.
So to be able to look at a kid that can do that and say, my friend can't afford to play this season. What can we do to help? You know, we've helped multi kids be able to play the sports, but we can't do that for everybody.
Yeah.
But if the community gets together, we can do that.
We can go for multiple.
She doing something for TNT Foundation.
We can do it, and the thing about it is we have this saturated sports. This is a whole nother subject for the next time. We have the basketball and the football, which are oversaturated. So now our kids are fighting each other to get it.
Yeah.
And there's so much out here. We are educated to be uneducated. I will say, get unfucked and get educated.
Yeah. You gotta do your own research. I tell people that all the time.
Yeah.
Pick up a book. Stop just Googling and all that stuff, and really pick up a book. That's one thing that I commend my dad on. Like, he made us read. Like, he was big on education. I was a straight A student up until high school. You know what I'm saying? Right. So again, like, really go into the libraries. Like, the libraries are so quiet is because nobody's there. That's what they're for. But again, like I said, they are training us to not want to to receive the proper.
Or they put the
education.
Diddy's in our face and the Cassidys and all of that. Like
Yeah,
they
it's
put all of
a
that in our face.
distraction.
It's a distraction
Yeah.
to keep us from there. But we want to bring back to the community. Hopefully before school starts, we'll have some things going on. Maybe we'll do some tutorials for some regular face makeup. For some high school kids to go back. Like we are willing 100% do for the community. We don't need the clout. We don't need the pictures. We already have that. Just being honest with you guys, like we already have that outside of Baltimore. We don't need that. We just want to help. If we can save one kid life, 2 kid life, or a family, that's what we're here to do. Other than that, we don't care. What I say, you ain't got to put my logo on nothing. You ain't got. Then I say, you ain't got to do that. I don't care about this. I am who I am.
Right.
That doesn't matter to me. But if I can save somebody's life, or make somebody happy, or just give them a boost of faith, I'm 100% with it from where I'm from, because I'm from 410. I am Baltimore. No matter who I am in Atlanta or Vegas, wherever I am the 410. So, and on that note, I am out,
You want to see, you gotta get your handle too, so you can contact,
My Instagram is vanity. Well, it's UFW vanity _ and then my TikTok is vanity today.
Okay. Well, it was good that y'all came through. I'm glad y'all stopped through. Y'all are the sisters station. You want to shout out again?
How do you need radio? Shout out Black, Aline, is we going. That's where I started radio. Y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I live How Do You Need Radio. That is my home. That is where I started out. I was a whole nerd before I went to the 404. And they bought it out of me. Shout out to Sephora where I started out. Miss Dave. Just everybody. Congratulations, Black, on your new movie premiere. We got How Do You Need Dubai now. Make sure you guys tune in. And for real, Baltimore. Just because you guys see this here does not mean that somebody else is not watching. Don't think you gotta go to Atlanta or Miami or them places. You can get discovered here. Look at the baby. He using our beats, them hammerjack beats. You remember them? Like I remember back in the day, hammerjacks in the tunnel. Like I was one of them. I had my little Kim wheel on. I was out there. It was me. I was out there. I was there. Yeah, I had my little. We had the pink, the purple, the blue. No, seriously, but love y'all. Thank you, Powerful One, for having us.
Thank you for coming in and joining us. Okay.
So we got anything else?
That's it.
Well, this is the Powerful One Radio. This is the Be More Loyal Soul Patrol. I am the host, Carter Chris White, and we sign off till next Thursday. Oh, we gonna see y'all this Saturday at 2 o'clock. 2900 Gordon Street. Come get your food. We gonna be there.
Yes,
Peace out.
absolutely. See y'all soon. Bye. Straight into the left.
You got a whole lot of in too. That's a whole lot.
It was a whole lot all over the time, right?
Yeah.
We talked about a lot of different topics.
Next time we gotta talk about what you